All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail. And the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, little Boosie is in the news again. He accuses Manny Pacquiao of ducking Crawford into retirement. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, check out the boxing news playlist. And, to a certain extent, people not going to admit it, but he's telling the truth. Pacquiao did duck Terence Crawford. They was going to fight, but he asked for $20 million from Bob, knowing you ain't going to get $10 million out of Bob. And, Bob, and then he was about to fight Crawford one time, and then recently, and he went with Spence because Bob had the money. So, maybe Boosie he'll be a little bit misinformed here, but at the same time, most people felt that Pacquiao did. Remember, he trying to say Terence Crawford ducked him at 140, and Bud said that wasn't true, and this, that, and the third. But like I said, you got to understand, they putting Pacquiao on the pedestal like he's some all-time super great, like he a top 10 pound-for-pound fighter all the time. And he might not be a top 50 pound-for-pound fighter of all time once you look at it, because he never unified. He lost all his unifications. And if we talking about a saying, and we being honest, he's only a 4-division champion. He didn't win a division, win a major title in a division. So that's like saying, when somebody had a USBA title, whatever it's called, having an interim WBC title, or having the regular WBA title it counts as a real world title. It wasn't a major title. He had the AIBA belt. He had the International, Continental, WBC, whatever you want to call it, man. He wasn't a real world champion, and people need to face reality, and that's the facts. He won a major world title first at 147 pounds, and it was at a catchweight versus Miguel Cotto or whatever it may have been. So, like I said before, most people believe he didn't want to fight Terence Crawford until he had to fight Terence Crawford when it was financially conducive to, financially right for him. But at the same time, with Manny Pacquiao too, people propping him up like Max Cameron said he an all-time great power. I'm like, how when he only a 4-division champion, and how when two of his, well, at least one of his belts came at a catchweight 150 pounds versus Antonio Margarito. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How is this dude an all-time great, and his 147 pounder title came versus, let me see. He won an IBO versus Ricky Hatton, right? He won a vacant WBO title versus Miguel Cotto at a catchweight. He fought Miguel Cotto at a catchweight. So 2 of his titles came at catchweight. 150, his major titles came at 150 versus Margarito versus Miguel Cotto at catchweights. Man, come on, he is fucking great world champion. That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's just great world champion. So, but like I said before, we said Manny Pacquiao ran to retirement, running from Terence Crawford, laugh out loud next career though. But I think it was a little bit of joke, a little bit of him joking there. But like I said before, him and Terence Crawford would have been a good fight. He would have got hurt. I think when he was at his peak, he probably could have got Crawford there. But like I said before, Crawford is long. He understands angles and how to box. And we seen versus Victor Postal. Even he could have made that. It was a chance he could have made that Pacquiao look stupid. Because Pacquiao, like I said before, Pacquiao thing was catchweights. That's what Pacquiao. People don't want to admit Pacquiao, 2 of his major titles of his quote unquote 8 divisions came at catchweight. They came at catchweight. So like I said before, man, when they try to count Triple G's regular belt titles, man, they don't even do that for the other. They only do that for the other. When it was the brother, they had psyched his whole career. Pacquiao won major belts at what? Featherweight, lightweight, 47, and 54. He won major belts. He didn't win a major belt at 140 pounds. That was the WBO versus Ricky Hatton. He didn't win a major belt there. Say what you want to say. He didn't win a major belt. So like I said with Boosie, man, it might be a little bit play there, but you want to see the comments how I heard Pacquiao fan dead. Somebody said, get the fuck out of here. He said, excuse me, friend. He said, but I think you're mistaken. It was this man who put Pacquiao in retirement. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's true. Ugas did put Pacquiao in retirement, but it was talks about Pacquiao retiring after the Ugas fight anyway. He said, Boosie, you don't know shit about boxing. I guess you forgot Pacquiao team. They didn't like Crawford style. Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. Taco right. My boy Banco say facts. Somebody tag Ronnie Boy Fresh. Let's see if Ronnie Boy said something. She said, like I've been saying, Boogeyman Buzz Slim. So, see, Ronnie Boy agree with that. So, but like I said before, man, I already broke down Pacquiao's resume not being the 8 division world champion, losing every unification bout, Floyd, Eric Morales, and so on, drawn with, I think, Marquez for one of the unification bouts, whatever it may be. So be it, all right? People going to prop him up because he not a Negro. That's what it boiled down to. Black people, a lot of people think black people run boxing. I won't say run, but dominate the all-time great. And they got to somehow curve the scale for other ethnic fighters. Like white boxing fans, they really don't have nothing to gravitate to. So they gravitate towards Canelo, Pacquiao, Triple G, because it's the closest thing to being. It's the closest thing to they got as white fighters. So as white fighters they can bag, but no more Gary Cooney, Tommy Morrison, no more of those guys. Because at the end of the day, white people don't have to fight. The average white person don't have to fight in a poor man's sport. That's what people forget. It's a poor man's sport. So I mean, it is what it is. But I think I want to say Ugas retired him, but I do think he didn't want to fight Manny Pacquiao. I mean Pacquiao didn't want to fight Crawford. So that is what it is. I think that is what it is, man. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I keep saying that, but Boosie and Webby messed with. Remember, Webby walked into the ring for one of his fights. People forget that. He did. Webby walked him to the ring. I forget which fight it was. It was in Omaha though. So they messed with Buzz. So like I said before, Pacquiao didn't want them problems, man. He didn't want that smoke with him, man. And I don't blame him. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Best way to donate. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that. Appreciate Video Chill for donating. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And I mean, I wouldn't say Crawford ran him in retirement. I think he did avoid Crawford. He said he tried to make the Crawford fight. Who knows, man? But hey, appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace. Check out the Boxing News What's Way playlist.